So I'll show you now how to create a trigger word. So it's quite simple. Trigger words correspond to template messages that you've sent out, so campaign messages. And within a template, you'll be able to write in an expression. In capital letters is usually nice and clear for patients to notice, and then you can activate that expression, that specific word, with a clinical code. So if a patient replies with that word, say it's reject or decline for the specific campaign, then that clinical code is sent over to the patient records. So let me show you where we can create it. So campaigns, I will just go quickly to templates first. So I'm going to create a trigger word for this specific test template I've created here on our test environment. This is the text I've written down, and then I've put up a trigger word of decline there in capital letters. So right now it's just a piece of text because I've just made this template. However, now I'm going to activate this and make this into an official trigger word. So where I want to go is campaigns, trigger words. To create it, I'm going to click add new. So campaign name, as you remember there over on the templates page, we saw that it was a flu invite for 65 plus. The trigger word was decline. The read code I'm going to link up to it is the flu invitation declined one, the specific read code. Keep in mind, if you're on SNOMED, we're completely compatible with SNOMED. Just let our support team know that you've transitioned over to SNOMED at help@iplato.com. And you can see as well, while I was talking, I inputted the read code there, and then the read code term automatically fills in there of the clinical code that's going to be sent over to the patient's records if they reply decline, the campaign message I've sent out. Okay, now important, the final step is end date. So this is where we choose for how long this trigger word is active. So I click on the calendar there, I get options. So this is for how long we want this trigger word to be activated, so to be functional. Once it comes to its end date, then the status switches off and it's no longer a functional trigger word. Keep this in mind as well if you're running multiple campaigns at the same time to keep each trigger word unique. So I'm going to choose today's date, so it'll just expire today. But when I mean unique, say decline if you used it for an alternative campaign and they're both running at the same time, the system won't allow you to create that. You'd have to input a different type of trigger word there. So you could put reject or refuse instead. And that is it. Now I can click save. And we can see there, it shows up as an entry. The status is green. And that trigger word is good to go. It'll be functional for your campaign message to be sent out.